today's video, we are going to take a look at the Corner T-Trak Module Kit from Kato that was made in conjunction with Woodland Scenics. Welcome to Humanity Junction, where the city intersects with humans. My short-term goal is to build a small oval of track that I can set up and take down quickly and efficiently. I already have 3/4 of a loop made from all wood T-Trak module kits. To complete the oval, I purchased two Kato K28886 SubTerrain lightweight layout system T-Trak corner kits. I'm going to go through the build process and discuss my experiences assembling these kits. But first, here is a brief mail call. These items were given to me by Dave BNSF N-Scale for my circus train collection. There is a 70-foot Mount Vernon style flat car and several undecorated trunk wagons. These items were manufactured by Raintree Products International. These trunk wagons are a really nice addition to my collection. Thanks so much, Dave. Now let's get back to the Kato and Woodland Scenic modules. Here is the first paragraph found on the Kato website about the modules. Kato and Woodland have teamed up with a brand new project to make it easier than ever for modelers to get into scenery and layout building thanks to T-Trak and Unitrak. Kato USA will be distributing special T-Trak module kits made by Woodland using their SubTerrain lightweight layout system. Each SubTerrain T-Trak kit is made from lightweight, sculptable foam with wooden reinforcements that make them easy to assemble, transport, and shape into your desired form. Included in each set are a variety of sculpting aids, like a woodland shaper sheet and sculpting plaster, as well as all the tools you need to assemble the completed module kit, even glue, and of course, Kato Unitrak. Let's take a look at the pricing of the Kato module in comparison to an all-wood module. The Kato module has an MSRP of $49, but I have found it online for $36.99. An all-wood corner module from CMR Products TabTech kit is $18 with carriage bolt adjustable feet. The Kato Unitrak super elevated curved track and right and left easement can be purchased online for $8.74. The all-wood module in the track would cost a total of $26.74. The difference between the two modules is $10.25. But this difference accounts for the cost of the foam tack glue, the shaper sheet, and the shaper sheet plaster that you get with the Kato module. Therefore, I believe that the Kato and Woodland Scenic module kit is actually very well priced, and if it meets your scenery needs, it might be a good option. The kit that I purchased contains all of the following items: the corner track, two 10-ounce bags of shaper sheet plaster, one 18-inch by 24-inch woodland shaper sheet, one bottle of foam tack glue, one roll of 25 sticky dots, one riser assembly, two masonite support boards, 4 leveling bolts, 12 2-inch foam nails, 4 side profile boards, 2 baseboard supports, and an instruction sheet. The kit comes with very good directions. It is a glossy booklet with detailed step-by-step information. The direction booklet is by far the most polished item that comes in the kit. This is the second of these modules that I'm building, so hopefully I learned something from the first build. The kit is made with a combination of white foam and masonite boards. I have not had great experiences with this type of foam in the past, and this kit was no exception. While the foam is definitely really light, which is a big part of the intention of this module, it's also very delicate. The masonite is also lightweight, but does provide a bit of rigidity to the module. When I built the first module, I did not sand the edges of masonite as recommended in the directions. On the second module, I did complete the sanding, and it made it easier to fit the masonite into the slot on the white foam. But I purchased T-Trak kits because I don't have the space for a workshop. I don't really even have a space where I can make a mess. If I do need to do a lot of sanding, I go outside. I understand that providing the masonite with rough edges saves costs during manufacturing, but it does not seem to fit with the polished product that Kato usually offers. The way this kit is designed, you slide the masonite into a slot in the white foam. This takes a lot of patience to not damage the foam. On the second module I built, I actually broke one of the pieces of foam during this step, and I had to glue it back together. I am using the Woodland Scenics glue that is provided in the kit for this build. It is Woodland Scenics Foam Tack Glue. Another issue that I had with the white foam is that the corners did not line up really well. I'm used to the alignment of the laser cut wood module kit, so maybe my expectations were too high, but I found it really difficult to make a good tight corner with the white foam. On the first module I built, I used the provided T-pins, but this did not hold everything together well while the glue dried. So when I built the second module, I used blue painter's tape. While the tape works significantly better, the corners are still not really tight joints. I replaced the tape as needed as the glue dried so that the tape did not get glued to the white foam. Another disappointment was the provided bolts and T-nuts for the adjustable feet. An important part of building a T-Trak module is easily adjustable feet. Again, I think this is an area where they decided to save money because on the first module, I could not install any of the bolts into the T-nuts without a tool. On the second module, it was much better with only needing to use a tool on one of the bolts. It is likely I will have to replace these T-nuts and bolts in the future. While the riser was easy to modify and fit around the bolts and over the bottom support, this was another area where you needed to sand the riser to make the top align with the sides. Since keeping the track as flat as possible is important, I would have preferred that the riser went over the side pieces so that you did not need to worry about the transition not being lined up. The track is provided with these kits, which is a nice touch, but they do not provide any feeder wires with the corner kits. The straight kits do include feeders. Since I'm using DCC, I installed feeders on both of these modules. Installing the track was pretty simple, but there's not any way to align the track like there is with the wood T-Trak kits. With a little bit of measuring and some T-pins as guides, I was able to get the track glued down without much issue. My 123 machinist blocks come in very handy as weights when allowing glue to dry. I did not have any blue and white wire left over, so I used what I had. I am using the ruler on my cutting mat to measure and cut each wire to 12 inches. I crimped on the Anderson power pole connectors. I am connecting the 4 Anderson power pole connectors together using channel lock pliers to help slide the connectors. I am adding a small piece of heat shrink as a strain relief at the connectors. I really like this small hot air gun for installing heat shrink. I am gluing the lever nuts in place on the module with the glue provided in the kit. I connected the blue and white wires from the Unitrack to the lever nuts, and then connected the Anderson power pole connectors to the other end. The Kato and Woodland Scenics T-Trak Module Kits are definitely lighter than the wood kits. The Kato modules are 478 grams, while the all-wood module is more than double the weight at 1,149 grams. But the reduction in weight comes with a significant difference in durability. I'm not completely sure why being so lightweight is an advantage for these modules. A big aspect of building a modular layout is so that it can be portable and can travel to shows and be set up and taken down frequently. I'm curious as to how the Kato foam modules will hold up over time. If someone asked me my opinion on what improvements to make on these modules, these would be my suggestions. Number 1. Use extruded polystyrene XPS foam instead of white foam. Number 2. Have the riser extend over the sides so that there is not a need to align the top surface to keep the tracks level. Number 3. Provide higher quality T-nuts and bolts for adjustable feet so that all the adjustments can be made by hand. Number 4. Either provide a piece of sandpaper in the kit or finish the edges of the masonite during manufacturing. While I am glad that I gave these modules a try, for my needs, I'm going to stick with all the wood module kits. What are your thoughts? What projects do you see the Kato and Woodland Scenic kits being useful for? The good news is that I now have enough modules built to set up a complete oval, but I have not completed the wiring, so we will need to wait until a future video to run trains. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments or questions below, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe and select the bell icon to receive notifications. Thanks again, and have a great day. A big aspect of building a modular layout. A big aspect of building a modular layout is so that it can be portable and can travel to shows and be set up and taken down frequently. This is just not going to let me. A big aspect of building a modular layout. A big aspect of building a modular layout is so that it can be portable and can travel to shows and be set up and taken down frequently. I am curious